I'm very pleased to be speaking to Claire Trant from Untap today. And as we finish our fifth fund at the British Design Fund, I wanted to talk to some of our female founders, um, particularly in the light of International Women's Day last week, and some of the reports about how there just isn't enough funding for female founders. So, Claire, could you maybe tell us a little bit about who you are and what your enterprise is and where you are in terms of its development?
Yeah, sure. So hi, I'm Claire Trant. I'm co-founder of Untap, and we're completely changing how people live alongside viruses and bacteria. How we're doing this with sewage surveillance. So governments have been monitoring our health using sewage for decades. It started with polio and then moving to the opioid crisis and then COVID, monkeypox, and now polio again. The way it's done currently is very manual, and we're automating this to bring it directly to people that need it the most, democratizing sewage surveillance. We've just raised a round, and we're turning this into a product currently, and hopefully soon it'll be in customers' sewers.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to that. We look forward to that. Claire, I mean, you saw the report about how accessing, well, we know that accessing funding generally at the moment is quite challenging. But how have you, as a female founder, felt that you're being treated in comparison to your male counterparts?
This is quite a hard question, right? Because for multiple reasons, we were really lucky that we found investors such as yourselves that really saw our vision from the early stages. And that for us was incredible to find investors that believed in the same vision as us. There's other reasons as well, like no two companies are the same, so you can't directly compare two companies. And also, I'm not a guy. How would I know how a guy experienced fundraising? Fundraising is difficult, I think, for everyone. And I know men that have found it really hard and women that have found it really easy. So I don't feel like I can talk on that front. Okay. But the statistics talk for themselves, I think, mostly.
Well, I think that's right. I think the statistics do speak for themselves, and so I completely understand how it's difficult to put yourself in a male's shoes. But you know, the facts speak for themselves that it is much more difficult for female founders to get funding. And you know, it would appear from the gender index report that there's as much female as male talent in terms of startups. So do you think we should be doing something different as a country, as a set of financial institutions, that we could better exploit that?
That has to start really early stages, right? So early stages in STEM, which is where a lot of these great companies come from. There's not enough women going through. So it has to start from the really, really early stages, I think. And that confidence piece, because mostly confidence, I think, that pushes these things more than anything else. So it's early stages in STEM that need to be pushed, not necessarily even just at this stage. I'm really lucky that I'm part of an amazing group of female founders as friends. And these people, we all push each other forward and support each other. But a lot of women don't have that. And I think that's what's needed to really give women support and confidence to push forward.
Do you think that should start even back at school days?
Absolutely. Like I went to an all-girls school, and still there weren't many women doing science and tech, and which is baffling. Like you're not in an environment where it should be negative to do science. Yeah, it still was. How is that? How does that exist? Why is that a thing? So that I think it really should be starting much earlier. The confidence and the passion for science should be starting at a younger age.
Okay, that's great. So you're part of the British Design Fund family. How's that experience been so far?
Yeah, so far it's been fantastic. We've received mentorship from you guys, and it's been really great. They have supported us when we've hit a few niggles and been very transparent with them. It's very easy to think that with investors you should be give a facade of everything's perfect all the time, and we haven't done that because we need help sometimes, and the support we've got has been fantastic.
Good. No. Well, it's great working with you, and we're really looking forward to the next stage of development. So, but Claire, you recently won an award. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So the UKRI has a Women in Innovation Award. They select 50 companies which are co-founded or founded by women, and we recently won that, which means that we kick off in April, and it supports you on a project that you would like to do that you couldn't otherwise fund. And so we're currently doing pilots with customers, testing for norovirus at customer sites, and that starts soon.
Great.
And this is fully funded by the Women Innovation Grant, which was selected alongside 49 other female founding companies.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations, Claire. So thank you very much indeed for talking to me this early on a Monday morning, and enjoy the rest of your week.